Hi guys, Dinner Lady here again. Right, so what I want to do today is something that's been asked for over and over again since I started the channel, and I'm going to make a cornflake tart. So I'll bring it down and let you see a look what it is, the ingredients that I've got. So for the pastry, I need 200 grams of plain flour. I need 100 grams of butter. Because it's a sweet dish, I'm not using lard this time. So that and a little bit of water will do for the pastry. Now for the filling, what we have is obviously cornflakes. We have, that would be about 100 grams of cornflakes that we need. We also need another 65 grams of butter as well. And we also need 30 grams of brown sugar, 135 grams of golden syrup, and some, about half of this jar, about 100 grams of strawberry jam. It's just what we had left over. So here we go guys, let's go get cracked on. Right guys, so onto the pastry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put me 200 grams of plain flour in there. Same as other pastries, like I say, I'm just not using lard with it being for a sweet dish. Me 100 grams of butter. And then just there we go. That's how quick that goes in the food processor. Move this down just slightly. I'm just going to put it back on. Have a little look. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just get that out. Oh, that came out. Right. Oh, get that to one side. We quickly need this just for a couple of seconds just to bring it all together. If you can still see that, yeah. Right, there we go. Got some cling film here. Get that in the fridge, let that chill for about half an hour, and I'll tidy up here and then we'll come back. Right guys, so that's been in the fridge for about 45 minutes actually. And because I've been looking everywhere for my proper flan dish, so it looks, I cannot find it anyway. It looks like I'm going to be using that, which I've greased again. I did find these little ones, forgot all about them, but I cannot find me big flan one. It's just like a bigger one of that. But hey, we'll make it work, I'm sure we will. So just get this started. Keep rolling it out. And I have noticed with this rolling pin as well, as it doesn't stick as much as what it did with the other, with the wooden one. So what I'll do is I'll get this all rolled out and then we'll come back. Right guys, so I've rolled that out. Just going to roll this onto here and over onto there. So, like I say, don't push it, don't force it, just lift the sides up and just drop it in. Always make the sides a lot tidier, but this means you're not stretching the pastry, so when you blind bake it, it's got less chance of shrinking back. So just keep going nicely, just lift it up and push it in. Let's grab a bit off the side, get it like that, and then start going round. There we go. Just keep pushing it in all the way around. Thin that out. When you've got a crease bit, just thin it out. Make sure you go right into the corners. Go. So it starts to go a little bit soft in your hands. So I think we're just about there, guys. Right, so I am going to trim a little bit of this off, but not a huge amount, in case for any reason it does shrink back. We'll make it a lot neater once it's blind baked, don't you worry. Right, so just pop that to one side. Make sure it's all in. It is. Get your fork. Dock the bottom. Again, this stops it from bubbling up. And I've got some greaseproof paper there all ready to go in. Bacon beans. Right, now that's going to go into the oven for about 15 minutes on 180, and we'll bring you back once that's done. Right guys, so I'm just weighing out the filling, and I thought rather than put the golden syrup into a bowl then fight to get it into the pan, I might as well just put it straight in the pan. So as you can see, I hope you can see, have a little look. There you go, that's at 0 on the pan. And I need 135 grams. Now I've never had this recipe before, so I have had to look it up. So if it's not the same as the one that you remember or that you do, then I do apologise. But we never had this in our school. Never seen it or heard of it until you guys started asking for it. Right, that's that there. Now my granddaughter's come to stay for a couple of days while her dad's away, so I'm sure she'll be having a little bit of golden syrup on toast. So I've got the 135 grams of golden syrup there. I've got my 100 grams of cornflakes. I've got my butter. The only thing left, actually, I might as well do that on here as well, right now, because it's all going in the pan. Right, just gonna get that back to 0. There we go. And I want 30 grams of this. It just said brown sugar, and this is what I've got in the cupboard, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, a little bit over, 33. I'm not going to whinge about 3 grams. Right. So that's all there, that's all ready to go now. Just waiting for the pie case to come out of the oven. Then what I'm going to do is I'll take the bacon beans out and put it in for another 5 minutes to make sure it's nice and crisp on the bottom. Right guys, the alarm's going off, that's 15 minutes. Get my new oven gloves on, first time I've used them. What does it Chris the Butcher say, as he calls his, these blobbies? Let's have a little look. Got that one out because that is for heat sauce. Let's have a little look. Yeah, looking good. I'm just going to pop that back in for another 5 minutes, just to make sure that that base is cooked all the way through. Oh, nearly dropped it. That would have been a disaster. Take it off. The 5 minutes and we'll come back. Right guys, so I thought, right, well that's in for another 5 minutes. I'm just going to start making this filling. Don't want it on too high. I'm going to get a spoon. So I've got the golden syrup in there, which was 135 grams. I've got 30 grams of brown sugar. And I'm just going to add in the butter. Like I say, I have never heard of this until you lot was trying to tell us about it. So what I'll do is I'll just warm that through. I think from what I was seeing on the recipes, what I was reading, you just melt it all through. I maybe should have cut that butter down a little bit, but it is what it is. See if I can, because I always keep my butter in the fridge when I'm using it for pastry and stuff, so it is pretty hard. Come on, come on. Mind you, I am trying to cut it with a spoon. There, that's coming down. That's already coming down actually. There we go. So I'm just going to let that slowly melt through while we're waiting for the extra 5 minutes on the pastry case, and then I'll bring you back. Right, so the alarm's going off again. I'm just going to get it back out again and make sure that I've got my oven gloves on properly. There we go. So I'm going to take it off there and leave that in there so it still remains hot. Right, just let that cool just for a couple of minutes. Then what I'll do is I'll clean it up and we'll get on with the rest of it. Right guys, so I've taken it out of the oven. I've took it out of its casing so it'll cool down nicely. But for my first attempt, I'm quite happy with that. I'll take it. Maybe it's not as sleek as what I've seen on the internet, but didn't have the right pan, so I'll take that. And once we've had our tea, once Ian's home, then we'll have a taste and let you know what we think. Well, we'll see you later, guys. Right, well, we've had tea, so it's pud time.
I am dying to try this, like, the crunch on that.
See, I've never even heard about this until you lot were telling us. So, about that much?
Yeah, I'll do. Oh, look at that.
There we go. There's a pastry underneath. The strawberry jam.
I thought it's falling off on the plate.
It's alright, it'll go in your bowl. Don't worry.
That looks yummy.
See, we've got my granddaughter for the next. Oh, we've got my granddaughter for the next couple of nights while her dad's away. So.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So I'm sure she'll be having some of this tomorrow. All right.
Some. She'll probably finish that off.
Actually, she will. You know, she's
got an appetite like a horse.
She's 15 and she's so skinny, but she can eat like you wouldn't even believe. So a little bit of, like I say, I wasn't going to make custard tonight, so just a little bit of fresh double cream
that we had left,
and just pour that over the top.
Do.
There you go. So you're going to have a taste?
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
Oh yes.
This is after the leftover chicken and mushroom pie.
I've eaten the last of that, like we finished that off.
Yeah, we've had that tonight, so half of that last night, half of that tonight.
And it was still very nice, so here we go. A spoonful of everything.
Have you had this before?
Yeah. Or
did you have it in your school?
Didn't have it at school. But I remember having it.
Because I've never ever had it before.
The golden syrup.
Yeah.
Sweet, crunchy. Obviously the cream helps it a little bit. But that is absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. As usual.
Right, well I'm going to get myself a little bit of a...
Like, you know, at the bottom, the cornflakes where it makes the pastry. You know, when you get like a layer of golden syrup that's gone a bit...
Crunchy.
Not crunchy, but like slightly thicker, like a jam consistency.
Yeah, because there is jam in there as well.
Oh, there you go, that's because there's jam in it, I didn't realise. Duh. Oops. It is nice, really nice. Give it a go. Absolutely yummy. So, thanks for watching and subscribing.
Yeah.
And commenting. We absolutely love it.
And by the way, Ian put out a bit of a post today because the people who have put in for the kasori are not actually...
I don't want you to miss out if you misspell it.
Yeah, you're misspelling it a little bit.
So it needs to be corrected.
So if you go to your comment and redo it...
otherwise it won't pick you out if you haven't...
Otherwise it won't pick you out. And if you do it a second time, it'll think that you're doing it multiple times. And you won't get picked again. So if you've done kasori, please go and have a look. Make sure you've put kasori as the right spelling, and we'll have such a good time on Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll be going live.
I'm so excited to see somebody get it, to be perfectly honest.
I've tried the app out and it works.
Yeah,
so.
done that today, didn't you?
Yeah, so. Right. I did it about 3 or 4 times, just checking it, and it worked every time. Pick somebody out. But obviously, if you're not spelling
kasori right,
kasori instead of, so I think some people were spelling it K-O-C-O-R. Well, it's C-O-S. Because obviously you put the 3 keywords in and it picks those out, and then it picks one of those comments out at random, and that's how it works.
Yeah.
So if you misspell it, you're not going to be in it. Basically.
So just check what comment you've done.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Please, because I want everybody else, I want every person that's commented in the draw. I want to make it as fair as possible.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll, like I say, we'll resume this again. As regards to the kasori Saturday night. We're going to go live about 6 o'clock. We're going to try and announce it on the morning time. We've never done it before, so please bear with me. So it's about 6 o'clock, and I'm thinking about giving people half an hour to get into the live, and then maybe doing the draw about 6:30.
I've just realised why I like this so much. It reminds me of like a Bakewell tart, you know, with the jam.
Yes.
That's why. So, but yeah.
Right, well, we're going to go off and enjoy the rest of our night. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. See you later.
Bye.